Welcome back to Life with Us TV. It's your girl Lynette.
And it's your boy, Stanley.
Hey, how y'all motherfuckers
What's
doing?
going on, family? And happy freaking Thursday, man. What's up?
It feels like a Friday. So if I say
It do.
Friday, don't pay me no mind. It's been feeling like a Friday all day.
That's right, J Wash. Make sure that you hit the doorbell, which is
On
the
your
like
way
button when you come
in.
in the door.
We
Where's
appreciate
your
it.
house manners? I see y'all in the chat speaking. What's going on? Let me see
Yup.
who we got. What's up, Sinwood, Brittany,
What up?
Armor, Voyages, what's up, Christina, Nadine, what's going on, Keitsa, what's up, Debbie, Tola, Andre, Miss Sparkle, how y'all doing this fine Thursday?
And Friday.
So
Hey,
before we get
Davia.
this thing kicked off, so if you watching this live or you watching this in the replay, we need you to put in the chat if you are new to the
Stop
live.
bumping me.
Oh, my bad. So put a 1 in the chat if you are new to the live so that the family members can know who you are.
Mhm.
And so we can know who you are so we can show you some love at the cookout tonight. Come on now, put the ones in the
Neil
chat if
said-
you new here.
Neil said he's from RVA. What's
Okay.
going on? Speaking of RVA, we have ran into 2 family members
Yes.
in
This
a
week.
matter of like 3 days.
3 days, yes.
In one location,
Yes.
which means we have visited that location more than once this week.
Yeah. All right, I see we got. What's up, Rosa? Welcome to the family. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, Kevin.
What's up, Tinny? What's going on, Constance?
Tanny.
Rebecca, Keisha. Who we got there? GISL. What's up, family? What's up again, Rosa?
Hey, Mr. Special
Dontavius.
Feature.
Welcome to the family, y'all. Welcome to the family.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes, indeed. What's going on, Jerome? We still praying for you, brother.
Beverly says she is from Georgia.
Yes,
Hey.
what's up, fam? I seen some Richmond in the house. We got some NYC in the house. New York City.
Arizona.
Yes, sir. What's
Where
up?
you
What's
from?
up?
New York City.
Look. So the next thing is, if you in the replay or you on live, we need to know when is the next cruise you got coming up. What's the ship and the date? So we getting ready to jump on Virgin Voyages, Valiant,
Valiant, right?
Valiant, yeah. I said Valiant, yeah.
What the hell is
Valiant
happening?
Lady at the end of July for
Yes.
our next group trip.
Is this group trip number 2 of the year?
Yes, this will be group trip number 2 for the year.
Listen, that Jamaica one felt like 5 and 1. So
Yeah. All right. I see some of y'all heading out. We got Latola jumping on Celebration July the 20th. Ian's going on this Celebrity Reflection 7-Eleven.
Okay, cool. We'll be on the
Rebecca.
reflection at the end of the year.
Yeah, I see main version July 27th. I see a Carnival Celebration.
So you're gonna be
That's
getting
Claude.
on Virgin when we get off.
Yeah.
You need to change that date.
So I see all of y'all in here with them deep pockets tonight.
Hello. Yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of the older ships in
I
this
see
one.
a bunch of new ships.
Yeah, so are y'all learning from
So
something?
y'all making the rain with the cruises tonight.
Are you learning from me?
Yes, sir.
Alice says Royal in September.
Mhm.
We'll be on Royal in August.
Yep, we'll be on roll in August.
I think that's our only Royal for the year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So I see all these are cruise days. So every now and then, every quarter, we like to check to see like how many cruises are you planning on taking this year? Yeah, so we noticing that from when we first started doing these lives, it was about 1 to 2. The last time we were seeing some 3, 4, 5 cruises a
Y'all
year.
were up there.
So I would love to see like where y'all at now. How many cruises you taking this year?
I love it though.
Mm-hmm.
Now we never set out to do as many trips as we do. The opportunities just come and we have the freedom to go. So we just be going.
Yep.
But now want to know which royal ship we're going on? Star of the Seas, and
Yep.
that is strictly a business move, to be honest with you. Some of these newer ships that we know will be good for our business, even if we're not like ecstatic about it, sometimes you have to take one for the team and go. And Star is one of those ones. Not that I'm not looking forward to it, but Star is literally going to be Icon. So we've done Icon, so we pretty much know what to expect.
Yeah, we want to go to the Coco K.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, man.
And we did do the sailing that really goes nowhere but Coco K. So that's a perfect sailing for me.
All right, we got the waiting. So Whitney says she's gonna do 3 of them this year, making it rain. Tola said I got 4 this year.
All right.
Okay, Jennifer say I got 2. Was it 2? Wait, where'd it go?
Yeah, where did it go? Right there. Right?
No.
Okay,
here we go. There you go. 2, but trying to do 4. Jennifer said I'm trying to do 4. I got 2 books trying to do 4. Ian said 5 or maybe 6. Yeah. Okay, I'm taking 2 this year. Monique. Rhonda said 4. Godon and Q said 5 to 6 this year.
I could say Q was never home.
Q ain't never home. What's up, Lady Love? Said 2 for so far this year. Helena said 2. Ashley said 2. Okay. Yeah, y'all coming on up. I say,
hey, Roosevelt.
That's what's up. I love it. I love it when you take that first cruise, and we all know you get bit by that cruise bug, and now you just can't help yourself but jumping on the next cruise. So I see it. 245 of y'all in the house. If you enjoying the live so far, don't forget to smash that like button.
Yep. All right. So let's get down into this chat, and we're gonna talk about the major freaking topics of the last couple of weeks, because we were not here last week. Because what were we doing? Oh, we had to go out of town last week. We have to go out of town again tomorrow. So so we needed to rest up. We need to be resting up tonight, but we're not gonna be on here too long.
Yeah. So we got family in town. So we broke away from the family to come on here and hang out with y'all.
Just for a little bit. Y'all, if my eyelash looks wonky, it's because I literally threw them on and jumped on camera. So if I look cock-eyed, forgive me.
Well, they saw you highlighted it so they could see it.
That's okay.
So I'm pretty sure y'all didn't even see it.
Trust me. When you're on camera, everybody sees every goddamn thing. Trust me.
All right. So Anton said, first cruise this year, what ship do you recommend?
It's really not an easy question unless I personally know you. So it depends on what vibe you're looking for. You're looking for party vibes or something like that. For your first time, I'm always going to go with Carnival, but be specific.
Yeah.
Celebration, Mardi Gras, Jubilee. Because we want you to go into Carnival with their best.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying you're not going to have a good time on their older ships, but their older ships come with some you're going to need to set your expectations.
Yeah.
It's not that I would not recommend Royal for a first time cruiser. It just depends on the vibe you're looking for. Virgin might scare some people.
Yeah.
So,
but if you the type of person that you like adventure and out of the box, and party and relaxation in one, Virgin's
one for you.
Oh, I had to sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right. What's called Eric said, how can I get the drink package? My wife does not drink at all, but I do, but we always have to pay for both of us.
So if you're on Carnival, there's no way around it. If you're on Royal, I'm not gonna say that out loud. Royal Caribbean, there's a way around it. I'll just say that. I'm not gonna be the person responsible for putting that out there.
Right. So you talking about the 2 let's see what I just saw.
Sometimes you gotta be wise with your influence. What the hell is this? Oh, my gum that I just took out my mouth. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, sometimes you have to be wise.
So I guess we can start with which one you want to start with first? The Netflix, the poop cruise, or the change in the rewards program. So we know y'all been engaged or engulfed into both of those.
Yeah.
So which one y'all want to talk about first?
I'm gonna choose.
I haven't officially I haven't seen it because I've been entertaining a family this week, but Lynette has been you saw it already.
Yes. So Poop Cruise, the Netflix special that is featuring the incident that happened on Carnival Triumph, which is now Carnival Sunrise.
Is anybody, while the Queen is talking, if you get ready to get on that ship, put that down in the chat too. If you get ready to get on the Sunshine, because we know that's made some individuals scared.
It's gonna make it's and here's the thing. I really want people going into it realizing that how easily we can be influenced by other people's experiences, what they have to say. So that's why we're so ever careful about what we put out there as well, because we know that what comes out of here can influence people to do or not do.
Not to do, right.
So did this Netflix special. And I will say that it could not have come out at the most horrible time,
right,
for Carnival Corporation.
Yeah.
Carnival Corporation, one, came out with the fan band. Ooh, bars.
Yeah, the fan band. Yeah.
Came out with the fan band.
Yeah.
And the way it was put out, it felt very targeted. Even if it was not targeted, if that was not the intention, the way it was put out, it felt very targeted. So you had that one. Boom. Then two, they came out with this new rewards program and how they are basically, if you're not spending that bread, you're not keeping your status for so long. Right. So they came out with that. And then within a matter of a couple of weeks, Netflix said, boom. Let me talk about your poop cruise. Let me talk about the fact you had in your contract. We don't guarantee a safe vessel. We don't guarantee safe and honorable conditions. We don't guarantee that you'll be not in a toxic environment. I was like, oh my God. The terms and conditions they had back then were insane. It was literally like you were signing up for a death cruise. I ain't even gonna lie. But basically what had happened was the Voyage left from Galveston. Now, I have known this story for forever, but I did not realize it left from Galveston.
Right.
When it was a short little voyage, and it ended up having a fire in the boiler room, which ended up striking out all of the power onto the ship. They thought that it wasn't as bad as it was. They was going to float around until the goddamn power went out on the freaking cruise.
Right.
Okay, cool. If you sail in Carnival, most of the time you've had some humble beginnings anyway.
Right.
What's up with a little power being out? We good for a little while.
So that happened at home to us.
We good for a good 4 hours.
Yeah.
After that, we're gonna start
what
panicking.
The hell going on?
Well, power didn't come back on, and when you don't have power, what you don't also have? You don't have plumbing. You don't have safe places to get food. So basically these people were surviving off of tomato and onion sandwiches. It's not funny. They also had to pee in the shower. And then Carnival gave out red bags, hazmat bags, hazardous material bags that you had to do your number 2 in. And then you had to put the bag outside of your door, and they came around and collected the daggone bags. And then, see, this the thing, knowing the story in kind of in real time,
right?
Or at least knowing it when it was fresher. I'm not saying I saw it in real time, but knowing the story when it was fresher, they left a lot of skid out. So when the tugboats finally came to pull them, the ropes broke.
Oh, shoot. I didn't know that one.
And that delayed them for several more days because nobody had the power to be able to pull this boat, the ship to safety. Ooh, did I just say boat?
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
Because that is my trigger word.
Yeah. You triggered yourself.
I triggered myself by saying boat. So that had happened. Another ship, I think it was the Legend, came to rescue them, give them some more food, they stole the Wi-Fi signal from the ship so that people could start calling home, doing all this stuff. Helicopters and stuff was coming out. They had built like a tent city. This was a horrible cruise for a lot of people. But the thing about this special that pissed me off, out of all those people, you could only find about 6 to 7, 8 people to interview. Right.
Of all them people that went through that.
And all of them had the same personality. And then I think they had 3 employees tops. Come on now.
Yeah.
But it was the employee that said for me that it had got so bad. So let's talk about when they said the tugboats came. This is the story they said. When the tugboats came, the tugboats started pulling the ship, but it started listing on the side. And that's when all the skit came out. And people were starting to have to walk through urine and floaty turds. Basically, that's see me. I already have an aversion to poop.
That's insane.
That's why I don't have animals, because if I see poop, it is over for me. I don't like looking at my own. I'm not looking at dog poop, cat poop, bird poop. I'm scared of birds, but I have an aversion to poop. I probably would have died.
Yeah.
I probably would have died.
But I see some of y'all in the comments like, either way, I still love Carnival. Yeah. I see some of y'all saying, I don't want to see it.
That was a freaking nightmare. So eventually they were able to pull to land. And I do remember the news clips when people got off the ship. They literally got off. They kissed the ground. Family members had flown in to meet them because they were out there for so long.
They just said I would have cried on that cruise.
Man, what?
I think I might would have cried too.
I would have called Rick Ross to come get me.
Yeah. So Candy said, yeah, the boat also is my trigger word. Yeah.
I can't stand when somebody say I was on the boat. I don't care how good your video is. If you say boat, I'm cutting off.
Moni said I still will be going on Carnival.
Absolutely.
So I'm gonna jump on because I see a lot of super chats. But if you agree with Moni, just put your hands up, regardless of what this movie say, that you still going on Carnival.
And then we have an interesting story because I put it on Facebook one yesterday. So yeah, I mean, in a nutshell, this Netflix special was like the worst timing and the worst thing that Carnival needed at this time. Was to also have like this as the third freaking strike in a freaking row.
Yep.
I have heard that a lot of
your hands going out.
I have heard that a lot of people said that they were going to cancel their sailing. Now, this is how we have to be careful of how easily we are influenced. This did not happen yesterday.
Right, that's 2013, right?
2012, I think.
Yeah.
Was it 12
or 13? Yeah.
Well,
so that's like
the ship has been sailing since 2012 under the new name.
Okay.
Under
Sunshine.
So Carnival spent millions of dollars to undo and redo this ship. And here's the crazy thing. A part of our story is when we were jumped back into this cruise world by Stanley's aunt. Oh, you need to do this family cruise or whatever. Guess what ship was our ship in Homeport? The Carnival Triumph.
Yes. Yep.
When we booked this ship, it was the Carnival Triumph. And when I realized what this ship was, and my cousin was like, do you realize that's the... I said, shut your motherfucking mouth.
Yeah.
Don't you say nothing. Shit. Because we already have family members that are scared to freaking death. And if they hear any correlation with this ship being of that, we gonna have hell to pay. So what had happened was we got this nice little email from Carnival and it was like, okay, don't something. But in other words, the name of the ship is changing. So I think we were either going to be the first sailing or the second sailing after it debuted its name of Carnival Sunrise. I said, thank you. Thank you. God, you've been good to me. I don't know. Because I said, I don't need no more family members looking into this and realizing it's the same ship.
Shoot, Carnival did what some of the parents did back in the day when their phone got cut off.
Put it in your kids' name.
Put it in your kids' name. So they say the Triumph got all messed up. Let's go and put it in the name of Sunshine. So people can forget all about that excuse.
You forget all about that bill. Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was our first cruise
introduction back into it.
And then after the pandemic.
Well, during the pandemic.
Yeah, during the pandemic. Well, I was talking about after
the relaunch.
The relaunch.
The relaunch of cruising.
That was the first ship that we got back on. For the Queen's birthday and had a time of our life.
My cousin talked me into this cruise. We actually canceled it because we were so afraid to travel at that time. And my cousin said, we have been in this house long enough. We are going on this trip and we're going to have a great time for your birthday. And I said, we have to wear a mask. It is August. She said, I don't care. If we die having a good time on the ship.
Yep, that what she said too.
I said, oh my God. We went on that Carnival Sunrise and we went to Jamaica. We were one of the first sailings to go to Bimini, Bahamas. Did we go to Nassau? I'm not sure.
I think we're to Freeport.
I think so.
I think we're to Freeport.
And we had a ball. I mean, other than me having to come home and have surgery because that's neither here or there, had an amazing time. So I said the fact that Carnival Sunrise is the reason y'all are even looking at us right now.
Right. Yeah. If that ship had now, you wouldn't have seen us.
You wouldn't have seen us. That ship and the vlogs that we put out are almost single-handedly why you know us on YouTube.
Somebody had asked in the comments, I think it was earlier, forgive me, fam, I didn't remember your name, asked did we have a review of the sun rise on our channel, and I went and looked, and we don't. But at that time, we weren't doing that. Yeah, we wasn't producing content to help anyone cruise. We just was cruising.
We just went.
Yeah, we just went. So I said maybe we may have to fill that void because we know a lot of people still go on that ship, and we still vouch for that ship. That ship.
We had a good time.
We had a great time on that ship.
Don't get it twisted.
Oh yeah, hit them with it
on a good bad day. Yeah. And you go down to decks 1 and 2, it still smell like skit.
You smell the residual.
Listen, when the Bible say I came out and I don't smell like smoke, that sunshine can't say that.
The Triumph can't say they didn't come out and smell like skit. You still smell like it.
Because sometimes you go down that hall, you be like, oh all right.
Yep. All right, let's see who got over in these super chats over here, and then we're gonna go ahead and talk about this rewards program next. So
Ronald said, "What was the cruise when you wore them blue jeans and then hot ass summer?" Carnival Glory.
Carnival Glory. Yep.
Carnival Glory.
That was our very first cruise.
That's the Nightmare cruise.
Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with the Carnival Glory.
Yeah. So
it was us.
Yeah, that was the one when player got stuck on the toilet and they had to wrap the sheets around to pull him off the toilet. That was that cruise.
Yep. That's when we almost got kidnapped.
Yeah.
That's when we got offered drugs.
Yeah.
There was so much that happened.
Smooth Will said glory, glory, hallelujah.
It wasn't a glory, glory, hallelujah at all.
We said glory, glory, hallelujah when we got off the ship.
Yeah, and then we got stuck on the ship for like almost 3 hours to get off. Yeah. When it took us that long to even get on the ship, it was a lot.
It was a lot. All right, let's see what's going on, Village. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Thank you.
What's up, fam? Looking forward to Carnival Rising Aruba 2026. Awesome. That's gonna be a good one. Did you all get a chance to watch the Netflix? Yep.
You're behind.
Felt so bad. Yep.
You might have been a little bit. You are ahead of me.
Queen saw it. I haven't saw it, but I'm gonna be checking it out this weekend.
Yeah, I had to look at it in the bedroom with my headphones on because we can't let her hear that.
What's going on, Deacon Preston? Deacon Preston in the house. For those of you that are new, this is Deacon Preston. He is responsible for opening up the church every Thursday. Well, not every Thursday. When the Thursday that we show up, he responsible for opening up the church. So he paying his tithes now.
Yep.
What's going on, brother? Say, Pastor Stanley, I was informed. I got an email. You gifted me with a gift of a cruise on April the 16th through the 23rd.
I don't know where you got April from, but
I mean August the 16th to the 23rd, the same as y'all cruise. But they informed me you gave a Lord's Supper, but said it was green. Now I'm confused.
When what?
Right.
When what?
Oh Lord. Let's see. What up, Q?
What up, Q?
Thank you for the $5 super chat. 5 on some cheap champagne.
Absolutely not.
To make the family some mimosas in the morning. I appreciate it.
Appreciate that, but there will be no mimosas in the morning.
Yeah, we going to take it back in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
There he go. What's going on, Ivan? Thank you, bro, for the $4.99 super chat. Say Q, make it a double. Yes, sir.
Oh, so we got a $10 bottle of champagne.
Yeah, we got to get the champagne.
So, I mean, we're not doing it tomorrow. I can tell you that.
Yeah. What up, though, fam? 24. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Say, what up, though, fam? What is your recommendation for a Royal Caribbean cruise, university theme park insurance company regarding sickness and death coverage?
Well, I can't really give advice on insurance and insurance policies because I'm not a broker. And the way that legality is set up, that's something that you would need to speak to them about and ask the pertinent questions that you are looking for the policy. I mean, and they have a 1-800 number. You can just give them a call. But Royal Caribbean, shorter sailing, Utopia would do just fine. Wonder of the Seas. You want to spend that money? Royal Caribbean's Icon.
Yeah.
Of course, Star is coming.
Yep.
If you want to even go older, the one thing I can say about Royal Caribbean, they take care of their older ships.
Yes,
Carnival
do.
don't.
Yeah.
Carnival does not, but Royal Caribbean takes
100.
good care. So you can get on Allure of the Seas. They get ready to revamp that. Freedom. So it just depends.
Yep. All right. What's up, Christina?
What's going on, Christina?
Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Say, hey fam. Anyway, y'all can do a this in my travel suit.
Anyway, can you do a this is my travel suit sweatsuit set?
Oh, so I think you said you want to.
We were talking about that.
Yeah, about like sweatsuit stuff like for the winter time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Not even for the winter, just for the plane.
Just for the plane, because the plane do be freezing though.
Oh my God.
I always have my jacket and have on some long pants for the plane. So all you first time cruisers, get ready to take your cruise this year and you flying to the port, make sure you have your jacket and some pants on, because I'm gonna tell you one thing, you're gonna freeze on the plane.
I froze going to Jamaica. And that it's a whole story behind that.
Yeah.
We almost did not have luggage because we ended up having to stay overnight in Florida, in Miami, and they didn't give us our bags back.
Right.
Thank God I thought on my feet and pulled my toiletries bag out and my outfit for Jamaica, which was shorts and my t-shirt. Other than that, we would have been, I would have got on that plane in my underwear if I had to. Right. I would be on somebody's news because I was going to make it to Jamaica.
Hell yeah. What's going on, Cruise Tip TV? Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Welcome. Greatly appreciate it. Then you turned around and throw the offering at us. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Said I would have been in the corner crying because that was horrible.
It was horrible. Yeah, it was. And can you imagine if that was someone's first cruise?
Right. Your first cruise and that happened?
And you get stuck out at sea, which is most people's worst nightmare.
And then you had a whole bunch of people telling you that you shouldn't have went. And now you got to deal with them saying, I told you don't go on that boat.
No, so here's the thing.
But they would say boat. But
they would have said boat.
They would have said boat.
Here's the thing. So they thought that it was a good idea. And I said, Carnival. Now, you've been in operation too long to even think that this was a good idea. So in order to keep the people occupied, they opened the bar up and gave everybody free drinks. And what do you do when you have unlimited alcohol? You overdo it. What happens after that? You got to pee, you got to skit, and you got to eat, and you got to do all, and then you...
Right.
They were like, oh, no. We got to cut these people off. Then they started fighting.
Yeah. I see it 542 you guys in the house. If you are enjoying the live, don't forget to smash the like button, aka doorbell. And we got Kathy coming up. Hey, Thank you so much for the $5 super chat.
Appreciate you.
And then you turn around 4 minutes later.
If you don't put that card back,
$5 more. Yep. So we're gonna tell you, put your wallet away, put it back in your purse, put it back in your drawer, put it back in your safe, wherever you keep it.
Hey, Denise.
What's going on, Denise? Thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Say, hey, y'all, what's up, family? What's going on? Hey, the Bama tradition. What's going on, fam? Thank y'all for the $9.99 super chat. Say, wait, what?
Are we serious right now?
Huh? Say, wait, what? We fundraising for more drinks for bruh, Stan, and the Queen.
No, we're not.
Hey, yep.
No, we're not.
Yep. We here for it. Appreciate y'all, fam.
We're not here for it. We're not.
What's up, Davida? Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Said right, Jamaica was happening with or without clothes. Yes, indeed.
Listen.
Yes, indeed.
They gonna cancel my goddamn flight the day prior. That we were coming in 2 days before. They gonna cancel the flight, and then they're gonna rebook us on an overnight flight that took us 2 connections to get to. And then once we landed in Miami, like what, at midnight, Then we had to go get a voucher for a hotel, stand outside, wait for a shuttle. Shuttle had to take us to the hotel, and we wrapped up at that time.
I can't even play a hate, man. At nighttime, Miami is
It's beautiful. Yeah.
Man, the way they got that joint lit, man. Oh, that joint is crazy. Crazy. What's up, sensational? Thank you for the $10 super chat, or like they said back in the day, thank you for the dime. Question: was I looking?
It did not. If it came, it didn't happen. Thank God, it did not be on camera. It was not on camera.
I gotta read it.
So what she's talking about is our very first Virgin Voyages cruise. I did not realize, one, how short I was in comparison to how deep the pool was.
Oh, yeah, when you almost fell.
And so I'm like, you know what? I'm getting it. This little piece of hair sticking out, driving me nuts. I said, I'm going to get in this pool. I'm going to make my way. I saw my opening, and I was like, okay, all right. Had my swimsuit. I was looking good. I walk on down the steps of Virgin Voyages into the pool and walk my ass right under the water.
Straight down to the bottoms.
and my rainbow crew, they ain't come with me, but we was tripping the entire voyage. And they saw me going in that water. They said, oh, I got you. Oh, no. I got you.
They drown themselves trying to get you not to drown.
They don't pick you up.
Yo, pick
out of the water. Oh, I got you.
Oh Lord.
I was so embarrassed.
And see, the bad part about it was that was, like I said, that was our first Virgin trip. And y'all already know that on Scarlet Lady, that pool is small as hell.
It's small.
So the pool was packed. And I said, I got to kind of take some thought. I was like, you know what? We is not getting off of this ship without getting in this water.
It literally is why we got in that water.
I say, I'm not getting off here without getting in this water. And she went in first and went straight to the bottom. How they do it? How they do it?
Because when I went under, you can barely hear, and you can hear the commotion. And it felt like a minute and something. It literally was seconds. So I threw myself up off of my tippy toes, and that's how I got up. It's like, oh no! Oh, I got you! Oh, I got you! Oh, stop laughing. It's not that funny. It's not that funny. Now, someone else might have a clip of that, but it happened so fast.
So fast.
So you know what I did?
And wasn't nothing I could do because I hadn't gotten the water yet.
So you want to know what how we do when we really can't hold our own in the water? You slide your AO to the side and you hold
on to the side.
I said, but they had to have did something, because I can stand up in that pool now. I ain't get no taller. So I don't know if they just don't fill it all the way to the top anymore.
No, you understand that if you put your feet at the bottom, you go into the bottom.
I still gotta stand up.
You swim your way, you keep on, yeah. And then at a certain point that you can like bounce off your tippy toes, so you do that sometimes.
I do that.
But this time you went in the water and
you
were expecting this to put your feet flat on.
I thought the bottom step was the floor.
Yeah.
And when I kept going down, I just walked right underneath the water. I had to do the boom. I was like, oh no. I got you.
What's going on, Wallace Travel? What's up, family?
And listen, and they had me. My husband was gonna let me drown.
I don't know if you just walked into all this laughter and fun, but we was talking about how the Queen almost drowned on Virgin Voyages. So yeah, that's where we at now.
I mean, I would have been okay. The step was right there, but it just took me by surprise.
Ivan said we need more likes. Hit the thumbs up button, family. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, fam. All right, let me see. I think we got some more super
Jay
chats.
Michelle said, not the Rainbow Crew. Oh, yes. My Rainbow Crew looked out for me.
Yeah, they did. They stepped right on in.
Yes, they did. Look, Stella was going to let me drown, but they said,
I wasn't going to let you drown. Like,
I got you.
Hey, they rescued you, so.
Stella said they got to me so fast.
They got to you fast.
It was 2 of them.
Right. What's going on? True story. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Say, hey, fam. Since Carnival's going through a skit lately, how about a Royal Caribbean cruise? Come on home, family. Come on home.
Not come on home. That sounds like something Damien would have said.
Wait a minute. Oh, they're going to Ivan.
The nakeder, the better.
The nakeder, the better.
What are we talking about?
Hey.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Thank you for the $9.99, bro. Appreciate it.
I mean, do you know we came home and was laughing at you so freaking hard? We've been laughing at you about 2 different things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the first thing that we laughed at you about was, I said, I don't know if he was super lit and in his feelings or was this his true feelings. But do you remember pulling me and Stanley to the side and you telling us,
you said, bring it in.
Bring it in.
Bring it in.
Bring it in. Bring it in. Come here. Come here.
I'm in my feelings right now.
He said,
He said, you know I'm a Libra, right?
Did he say Libra?
Is it Libra? I think Libra or Cancer.
No, because he's not a crybaby.
They are Cancer.
Libra, Pisces, one of them.
One of them.
But you said, I need my one-on-one time with y'all.
Yeah, you know
I'm in my feelings.
Yup, he said, yeah, Libra.
Yeah.
He said, and I ain't got it yet.
I ain't got my one-on-one time yet.
Hey, you remember that, bro? Do you remember that?
He said, and I'm kind of feeling some kind of
I'm
way.
feeling some kind of way right now.
I'm in my feelings. I said, bro, you don't go sit down somewhere.
Hey, look, I bet we knew y'all was not gonna make it to that strip club after you did that.
No. And then when Cersei came over to the table, we was trying to figure out your transportation.
Yeah.
How she did it? You gotta stand up and do that thing. Don't shake too much because you got on the wrong shorts for that.
I got on the wrong shorts for that.
I said, hi, man. Told me, yeah. How you doing? Hold on. He said, yeah. I'm going to the strip club and they go fuck it up.
Cersei, man, we couldn't get ourselves together, man.
So every time Stanley get on my nerves, I just come up behind and say, yeah. I'm about to fuck it up.
Oh, Lord.
Boy, I said, you had to been there. Like, there are so many little micro things that happen that we be in here cracking up about.
Yeah, it don't take much.
No, it don't take much.
Like, we don't have to look for comedy. Comedy always finds us.
Like Kenneth on night 1. He just comes out of nowhere with an arm full of shots.
He had about 5 shots. Yeah.
He said, hey, Lynette, take one.
Take one.
I said, I don't want no shot. He came up on me and said,
like, take one of these shots.
Take a shot.
Okay. So yeah, y'all, this is our group trip shenanigans. So if you feel lost, forgive us. This will be having this inside jokes on our group trip. So yeah.
Yeah, the crazy stuff happens around us. Like, you literally can't make this up.
Yeah, it all. Yeah.
Damien told y'all on their channel, if y'all not subscribed to D and Q.
Yeah.
Hold on. Which Damien Quantity Experience or is it EXP? I gotta look at it. I can see it. Yeah, EXP. If you're not subscribed to them, go over there. But they told how somebody stole our chicken.
Yeah, somebody stole our chicken, our KFC chicken. The one that y'all waited for 2 hours to get. Well, it was Jeremiah.
We sent Jeremiah to go get the chicken. We tasted the chicken. Like, we literally bit into the chicken, put it back in the box, and said we're coming back to this after the pool party, right?
Yep. After pool party, we said we're going back. We're gonna get our chicken and we're gonna mess that chicken up.
After that pool party,
that chicken was gone.
Chicken gone. Somebody stole our chicken, a whole bag of chicken. Yeah. That's some black skit. I know somebody black stole that chicken.
Mm-hmm. Lord, we supposed to be
we're supposed to be all. Yeah.
So, talking about this rewards, and then we're gonna call it.
Okay, so we gotta read the comments first because we're so behind. Yes, team, fuck it up.
So let me see. What's that? I sold that chicken Lynette.
I bet you did.
It was 2 or 3 pieces left. You say they just said who stole half and eating chicken, right? Because we did bite off. We bit off 2 pieces. Yeah,
they were dark meat too. Say who steals half eating chicken? We on Deja. For the sake of not sounding even gross.
What's up, Edna?
I hope somebody had thrown it. Hey, Edna, you spoiling that grandbaby? I know you are. Said the TikTok girl that called us old during the pool party stole your chicken.
Oh yeah.
So
these algorithms are crazy. Yeah, we gotta tell that one.
So if you are a TikTok head, like I'm a TikTok head, this hadn't found me yet, but I'm pretty sure it would have found me at some point.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like unsolved mysteries. Somebody would tell a story, and the person with the answers to the story would end up in my algorithm, just like that. It's like, I don't know. TikTok is like a full circle moment. So we're at the resort having a good goddamn time. People are starting to post their TikToks. Why did someone talking about our group calling us the old people that like to party?
They said, those old people out there turning up.
Those old people turning up.
I was like,
showed up on one of our group members' algorithm, and she was like, they called us old. So I went on her TikTok and I said, we not old. We seasoned.
God darn it.
So I'm gonna make my presence known. You ain't gonna talk about me.
Right. We be fighting age like a bulldog, boy.
Uh-huh.
Try to knock them grades back and flatten out them wrinkles.
Look, messed up my part.
Who was it? Ivan said messed up my I couldn't disguise what he say?
No idea.
Yep, seasoned.
We seasoned like greens, man.
Right, Gary. What is old now? Yeah, what is considered old now? Because like
that's true.
Like fam, like Cuzzins boy be 50, 60, 70 and still look like they 20, 30 now, man.
Because we even talk about it on our group trips. When we first launched our very first group trip and we started seeing the ages of the people that were coming through, I ain't gonna lie. I'll say this before. I was nervous. I said, these older people, why y'all coming on our group? And then once you start meeting these older people, I'm like, they're not old.
No.
Like they're older by age.
Yeah, but not by spirit.
Not by spirit.
Yeah.
Nope. So when I be seeing 60s and 70s come through, I'm like, they must know they about to meet the vibe. And they do. And they do.
That's right. Ivan said, he said, I thought my Just for Men Jet Black had me the sky. That what you said? Yep.
Listen.
Hey, me too.
Listen, don't get that Just for Men no more. Like, for real, like Stanley don't endorse the product no more, but we live by the product.
Oh, yeah.
Simpler.
Oh, yeah.
Simpler hair dye. He did some commercials that went viral.
Yeah.
But we don't endorse them no more because they don't want to pay him what he's worth.
Yep. Let me see. Gary said Social Security calls 50 young. So Tam said 100 is old. I saw a video saying songs we grew up and now 30 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of people don't look their age.
Yeah, me and my mother-in-law was yesterday talking about like older stuff, and I have an old spirit. So some of the things that I know, even at my age, I probably shouldn't know. But we were talking about like old cough syrups like Creamosha. Like, do y'all know Creamosha?
Yeah, Creamosha. Yeah, we brought that up. And what was the other one?
I was talking about tar grease.
Yeah. Y'all brought us some old
We were talking
stuff.
about old stuff.
Yeah.
Dr. Watson? Like that cough syrup? I can't remember what it's called. Betadine. She was talking about old people giving you kerosene and sugar.
Yeah. I was like, they're trying to get y'all.
I was like, what? She was like, oh yeah,
we said it worked though.
She said it knocked the cold right out you. I said, I bet it do.
But I used to hear about the gasoline. I didn't know you do the kerosene. I heard about the gasoline thing knock the cold out you.
Yeah, Dr. Tinctures, yes. Yes. Yeah.
So Daryl said we ain't old, slow Asian like smooth cognac. Yes, sir.
And if you take us down too fast, we'll fuck you up.
So Adina said yes, and there's 6.
Father John. That's the one.
Who?
Father John. That skit, you got to start pouring it today.
Father John Carson. Oh yeah, that John. Yeah. I forgot the name of it. Yeah, castor oil.
You got to pour Father John today to get it out the bottle for tomorrow.
Yep. I bet it's shit.
Watson Salve.
Ooh.
Yep.
Shoot, the age range on group trips is younger and more vibrant than the other group trips on YouTube. Just being honest. So I saw the Simpler commercial last week. Oh, they still doing it? I came up on my recorded video. It's like 5 million. I guess probably 5 million views. Oh, is that 5 million views now? Oh wow.
Wow.
Oh wow.
I mean, you know it's out there because we walk through airports and Stanley gets stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't realize, Dax Grease.
Yeah, we telling that age tonight. Said
in the can
sound 50, but 25. Life in spirit. Yes, indeed.
Castor oil with honey and lemon.
Yeah. It was those old remedies that really did the job for you, though.
Yeah. For
real.
Okay, we knew what you meant in views. Yeah. Vicks for cough. Vicks is not how it used to be either, because Vicks, baby.
Let me get these more of these super chats here. What's going on, Carnage? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Taking my first cruise in January on the Carnival Dream. Did I make a mistake?
No.
And any tips for this ship? Oh no.
No, you didn't. It's a good size ship. Like that is my perfect class. I mean, that is my favorite class of Carnival ships when it comes to the old ships. I love that size.
Yeah. And then in the comments, fam, let's help Cuz out. If you've been on the Carnival Dream lately, let the family know your experience so they know they're gonna have a good time and not making a mistake.
Moni Love said her mom still buys Father John. I have some too, and I think the first one I bought was the wrong formula because it was thin. I bought it from Amazon, so I could have been eating and taking down anything at this point. The other one was like brown, and I was like, I don't remember it being brown. So I was like, I ain't taking this no more because it might be. Shut up, Lynette.
All right. So Deacon Preston said, thank you for the $5 tithes. Once again, said we need them tithes.
Y'all stupid.
What's up, LN Washington? Thank you so much for the $4.99 super sticker. Appreciate that. All right. Appreciate it again, Ivan, for the $4.99 memories, and I need some more.
Listen, I'll tell you, I have an old soul. Like, I grew up being around my grandma, all of my aunties. Like, I didn't hang around kids for the longest. Like, I'm the oldest daughter. I'm the oldest girl within my cousins. I'm that girl, but it's all boys mostly.
Right.
You've met 2 of the 3 cousins that are females. It's only 3 of us and like 20 some boys.
Right.
So I always was underneath my grandma and my aunts.
All right. What up, though? Fam 24 came through again. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Said, what up, though, fam? Again, I was trying to replay that. I needed the travel insurance to add to my upcoming cruise theme park for 2025.
Oh, you need to add. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Hit me up.
What's up, Kim? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Said, what up, fam? Do you think I can still get on the ship with the Bluetooth watch? About to hop on the celebration in 30 days.
Yeah, you got your best chances.
You got your best chance to get on with that because it do look just like a watch.
Yeah, you can walk it on there.
Yeah, so if you get through, come on back and let all the rest of us know so we know we get through.
I'm definitely gonna take mine.
I'm mad. Yeah, I'm definitely taking. Yeah, I'm taking it.
Yeah, for my birthday cruise.
I got to have some music in my room, and I know I can play it on my cell phone, but just something with the speaker, man. I need the speaker.
I get ready in the morning to music.
Yep.
Like I can't have quietness around me. Is that anybody else? Like I can't. Like some people are like, oh, I need the quiet. No. I need noise. I can't sleep in the quiet. If Stanley turns that TV off and I'm asleep,
you wake right up.
Turn it on.
Turn TV on. Yup, you need that white noise.
I need noise.
What's up, fam? Again, thank you for the $9.99 super chat. Say, I saw that. What's the balance on the Queen's birthday bag?
It should be 0. It should be. I think it's up to like $200-$300.
Yeah, it's up there.
It's up there.
Yeah. So soon
I don't think y'all really like me for real.
Yeah. So yep, we're gonna definitely show up live and we're gonna definitely see that. So that's coming around. I wish it was this weekend.
Hey, Stanley, who gonna be on the ship talking about some? Oh, I got you. Who gonna wingman me? Cause I'm gonna need some help. Said I need noise to sleep as well. Yeah, I cannot sleep in silence. They say that that's not good, but it's good
Crystal
for me.
said I need noise also.
It's good for me.
Said no, I need music. No, I need music or a podcast. That's me. I need TV at night. Yeah, that white noise. So I used to listen to MTV in the mornings. Now I just
it's just my dogs
barking at me.
See?
So yep, music drives my spirit. All right. I make noise to sleep as well.
Music drives my spirit. Yeah,
I sleep with YouTube on. Yeah, most of the time that's what I do. I either have a YouTube video on when I'm going to sleep or one of my movies out on butt.
And my playlist is so bipolar. I can go from jazz to gospel to gangster rap to go-go.
Yeah, all in
the same hour.
Yep.
So they'd be like, is she spiritual? Is she ratchet? I'm all of them.
Yeah.
I'm all of them.
What's up, Tamara? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Say, hey, fam, here's my tie. My apologies, decompressing. Thank you for your ties this week. Yes, indeed. Appreciate it.
Listen,
keep the church lights on.
Listen, here's the crazy thing. Deacon Preston be paying his tithes, but we don't pay him nothing. And he be opening the church up every goddamn week.
He cut the grass every week.
But ain't that just like church? Take but don't give you skip.
I knew you was going there. You go to hell for that. I'm
gonna meet a whole lot of pastors there.
Oh Lord. What's up, Rachel? I'm gonna move on so I won't get that ticket to hell that Lynette just paid for. So what's up, Rachel? Thank you for the $2 super chat. So any thoughts on the Carnival Freedom? You don't got no tail still, right?
Do they have a tail?
I don't think they fixed their tail yet.
I think they got a tail.
Do they got an ass yet, y'all?
I think they have a tail because I haven't said skit about them in a minute.
I mean, we ain't been talking about them either.
So Carnival Freedom is not one of my favorite ships.
It's a King Life said no tail. King said I doubt it. Yeah. Other than that, you're gonna have a good time. I just don't like that they have allowed this ship to sail without a tail. Because it's the equivalent of running around, driving around with your window busted out with a trash bag over your window. Right?
But you've gotten the insurance check.
And the back, you got the insurance check. In their case, they making billions of dollars, and y'all can't fix the ship. The tail is your logo. But you will have a good time, fam. Sorry about that. We didn't mean to go on that rant, but just like I did, fam, if you recently went on the Carnival Freedom, please put in the comments how the freedom was.
King's Life said god awful.
All right, so
but people have enjoyed it.
Let me see. Tanika said freedom is terrible. Angela said I enjoyed the freedom. Family said ghetto.
But you have to set. If you're getting on these older ships, and you may not even know that they're older because this may be your first sailing, you're new to cruising, and that just takes a little bit of work and resources. But if the pricing is lower than most of the other sailors, just know it's a older cruise. It's going to be probably the shorter itineraries, and sometimes you just get what you pay for.
Right.
But if you go into it knowing this, you're going to have a good time. I tell people, don't sweat the small stuff. Now, there are some things we just can't overlook.
Right.
Like the poop cruise. We can't overlook that.
No.
But, your room is going to show probably some wear and tear.
Right.
You're going to, you're just going to, it's going to be older.
Right. Just like you get a used car.
A used car. Yeah.
Not everything will be perfect. You just got to make sure that it's going to start and take you from
We
A to
need to
B.
make sure it's clean.
So
it smells good.
And they delivering on the fun.
They delivering on the fun.
That's the first and foremost. They need to deliver on that.
Where you're laying your head at is good.
Yeah. So Angela said it's a booze cruise. Just turn up on the freedom.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get on it, you don't like it, just get lit. All
right. So any advice on the Mardi Gras? We've about ready to jump on the Mardi Gras in August.
I mean, there's really not a lot of advice to give. It's a newer ship. I love celebration, so I know Mardi Gras is gonna be good.
And then a lot of people come back and say they really enjoyed Mardi Gras.
Better
than celebration. Yeah. And then people say Jubilee is better than them all.
And Celebration is my favorite carnival ship.
So people said, does Dream and Breeze have shower curtains?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
All of them have shower curtains except for Mardi Gras, Jubilee, and Horizon. No, Mardi Gras, Jubilee, and Celebration. Horizon still has
they did
shower curtains.
All right. So the family said that they did replace the tail on Freedom, but it burnt up again.
Oh yeah, we know that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the second tail. So here's the thing. We're gonna need the Freedom to go get an antibiotic from the health department because she's just burning.
Yeah.
Literally. So she going around just throwing that slinging that thing all over the place. You burning, boo. Go get your antibiotic. Get you a penicillin. You might need a shot at this point.
Lord have mercy. Sorry about that, fam. Didn't mean to go on that long rant on the Freedom, but hopefully that was helpful. What's up, Type 2 Diabetes Reversal?
Hey,
thank you for the $5 super chat. Say, hey, fam, I've missed a few lives, but now I'm back.
That's all that matters. You came
yes,
back.
the Carnival Dream is a wonderful ship. Getting on her in December. Appreciate that, fam.
I been called it Freedom the fire crutch.
The fire crutch. Let me see. What's up, Josh? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Appreciate that, fam. Yes. Say what up, fam. Just wanted to add to the drink pot. But also, would you ever try the Italian style carnival ship?
I want to.
I really want to, yeah.
Even though most people hate them. It's not. Here's the thing. I want to do it just because I want my own opinions. But a lot of people don't like it because it's just so different for Carnival. The layout is totally different. The vibe is different, which ultimately changes how you feel on the ship.
Right.
So I want to.
What's going on, Alan and Charisma? What's up, family? How y'all been, fam? I
miss y'all.
Yeah, we've been good. Matter of fact, when I was thinking about the family member just asked about the Mardi Gras, and I thought about y'all when y'all said that y'all felt like the Mardi Gras was better than all of them. So I just.
Or did you say the Jubilee?
No, they said the Mardi Gras.
Did they?
I think y'all said the Mardi. Y'all know me, Mr. Loud and wrong. So I could have heard y'all wrong. So if I'm wrong, let me know.
Deacon Preston said he's a Cancer.
Are you a Cancer?
You emotional. You be having bad days. You need time to yourself. You have mood swings. Cymbalta can help. Do y'all remember that?
Yep.
For power.
Say, Kim says, Stanley needs some drinks to try on the celebration. All right, so you know the first one at the top. Let me see. Wait. Say, all right. So Alan Christmas said, any XL ship is banging.
I agree.
Appreciate that, family. You 100% correct. All right, let's see. What was that? Say I need some drinks to try on the celebration. So y'all fire off my fire. Yep, Tokyo Tea is definitely one that you gonna need to try.
The geisha,
huh?
The one with the bubble.
Yeah, you try.
I mean, because that's kind of like the signature drink. You have to do that. The liquid marijuana is good.
Yeah, liquid marijuana. The other one, the Blue Long Island.
What was that drink we got at dinner that was it whiskey or bourbon? And it was good with the lemonade. And I don't even like that stuff.
Oh, it was Tennessee lemonade.
Tennessee.
So we got there was a
something like that.
Yeah. Definitely Long Island. Yep.
Sidecar for sure.
I'm trying to think of the other drink because you got the Long Island, you got it's not the Tokyo Tea, it's the other one.
Which one?
The one that's like a brownish color, but it's considered a type of tea. All right, but anyway, old fashioned.
You talking about the Sidecar?
I didn't think about Hudson, but definitely a Hennessy sidecar or cognac. Yes, Lynchburg lemonade.
That's it.
Thank you, Daryl. Yep, that was delicious.
Cucumber sunrises are good. My favorite is the Chipotle martini.
Mm-hmm. I did say old fashioned, didn't I?
That's enough because you ain't trying to mix all this stuff up.
Yeah, but if you want to get toe up, the Tokyo tea is going to deliver. Yeah, it's going to deliver.
Also known as the Stallion. Y'all said I shot fires. Shit, I can't talk.
Say
shots fired at the cancers.
Rum and Coke is always nice.
No, rum and Coke tastes like medicine.
You say that because you're not a rum and Coke drinker, but
that skit is gross.
All right, let's see. Oh, jump in. You done came through again. Ian done dropped 20 memberships tonight. So shouts out to all the family members that got. Let me see. We're probably so far behind and I can't see who got them. There we go. Okay. I see
Tosha, Blue Topaz, Calvin, Kenya, Disa, Debo, the Bama Tradition.
Yes, sir.
Love, Jason, Sensational, Alyssa, Jay,
yes, sir.
Chevy.
Appreciate that, Ian, man. Once again, appreciate that.
Welcome to the membership.
Yes, indeed. What's going on? I guess you pronounce it Noah. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. So are you guys able to give us a discount for a grand suite on Royal Caribbean if we book through you? Thanks. I wish.
I'm gonna tell you, like I tell people that always ask for discounts and everything. Gotta realize travel agents own no inventory.
Nah,
we don't own skit, so we can't give you anything that's not offered to us.
Hey, but if we did, we'd be hooking you. We'd be hooking you up, boy.
Yeah, but we don't own any inventory.
Yeah. Sorry, fam.
Yeah. The only way most people do it is if they've cracked down on people holding group space and they sell it at a lower price as inflation takes the real price up because those prices are locked in. But they've cracked down on people doing that because a lot of people try to poach people's clientele by offering lower pricing.
Yuppers. Let's see. What's going on? I think it's Yakini Virtuous One. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat. Say I am a vegan and sale Jubilee when its first sale food options were great. Want to try another ship and I'm nervous because of the food option. Getting ready for my 50th. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. When we were vegan, because we were vegan for like a year.
We did it for a year.
And we basically had to eat the Indian dishes when we went on any sailing, to be honest with you. And we still wasn't trying to navigate and learn what we could and couldn't eat. So we just stuck with the vegan dishes, even though some of them were more vegetarian than vegan. So yeah, that's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Yeah, for I see. Yeah. What's going on, Raymond? Thank you so much
feel like I'm about
for
to
the
hit
$4.99 super chat. Said should be $0, but it ain't. Here's another contribution to the birthday bash. Yeah. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it.
I'm disowning all of y'all.
Oh, Lord, what's
I'm
up,
putting
Ryder?
Cases on all you.
What's up? Said, thank you for the $10 super chat. Said, I did not enjoy the Carnival Venezia I paid for. The internet package.
Where did you read that?
Right there. I did not enjoy the Carnival Venezia.
Where do you see a V?
Well, Forenzia, yeah. Yeah. I paid for the internet package, but the service sucked. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the ship didn't have enough to do, wasn't enough to do on the ship, and it was small.
Yeah, I heard the layout makes it feel very small and very pocketed.
Yeah, appreciate that feedback, fam. And I'm pretty sure anybody get ready to do that. Appreciate it too.
Yeah, but I do want to. It's not like a quick reach. Like when I get to it, I get to it. But it's nothing that I'm like, I need to plan to get on it.
What's up again, fam? Thank y'all for the $9.99. We're gonna tell it like we tell the other fam, put your wallet, put your pocketbook, your purse, whatever you got, throw it underneath the bed, throw it outside to the mall, put it away.
Completing the LLC for a daiquiri shop in Louisiana. Okay.
Said, told y'all, expect us. Hey, come on now.
I know that's
right. That's what's up. Congrats, fam.
Congrats.
Said, yes, indeed. Said payment for 2026 is coming next month. Hey, Looking forward to it. Said and last one, the Queen, the drink fund. So they add to the drink fund too, man. Yep, they want you to get toe up from the flow up
Anna
for your
Q
birthday.
says, does Stanley wear glasses? Actually, you wouldn't even want to see Stanley's glasses.
Yeah, they look like magnified
They're
glass.
about that thick. And then on top of that, he had a retina detachment. So one of his eyes, he almost lost.
Yeah.
So he can read, he just can't see. Yeah, he almost lost his eye. Like if you look at him, see, now I'm drawing attention to it. If you look at him, you can probably tell which one it is.
Probably. All right, let's see. Our decompression is back. Thank you for the $10 super chat. Say, really, sister? Lynette, that's why I be on the road until August, till I go on my cruise. So Stanley opened the church.
I messed up by being truthful. I messed up with the prophecy. I messed up. See, that's how you know when you hit them. Because then they start backing away from the church.
Yep. What's going on, Darius the Great? Thank you for the $5 super chat. Said, whoa, wazam, baby. Hey. Yes, indeed. What time is it? Okay, yeah.
We're going to give you a good 15 more minutes. And we're getting off of here. Because we got skit to do.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see. Q said, doing the Venetia in November 2025 to Celebration Key. Not expecting much from the ship, but waiting to see what the hype for Celebration Key. Yes,
absolutely.
Yeah, man, I can't wait for that. I can't wait.
August, here we come.
Here we come.
We're gonna bring it to you.
Oh, what's going on, Dolly?
Hey, Dolly.
What's up, fam? How y'all doing tonight? Let's see. I think I got all the super chat. Yep.
Lily said doing a double cruise back to back in November, Royal Wonder of the Seas and Carnival Celebration. Oh, you doing the big heavy hitters back to backs, 14 days.
Yep. All right. So please tell the story of when Stanley was found sleeping between the women in Applebee's when y'all couldn't find him.
The short of that long is he thought that he was bigger and badder than what he is because Stanley does not drink.
Yeah, I drink on occasion. So.
He drinks on vacation or like this week. Yeah. We have family here. But he's not a drinker. He drinks on vacation, and what he does, it makes you think that this is what he does, and that's why he gets tore up quickly.
Yep.
We landed, pre-gamed, and that should have been it.
It was two Long Islands, and I got warned from the waiter.
He did
that they was one of the strongest Long Islands
in Miami,
and I got two of them.
So he should have stopped there, but he didn't.
Nope.
And he kept going, and he was drunker than he thought he was. And he went to use the bathroom because the bathroom in Bacon was broken. Yeah. So you had to go outside to the general pop bathroom.
To the outhouse.
And he never came back. We don't pay the tab. Well, he paid the tab that he forgot he paid. He tried to get me to pay it.
I thought I was still with them.
He didn't remember going to the bathroom.
Nope. I thought I was still with them.
We had to separate, do a search party. Our phones are dying. And eventually Vic decided to start looking because, they do the same things. So they think alike. So if I were to turn up missing, where would I turn up missing at? Oh, I would be in a restaurant somewhere asleep. Well, that's where he was.
Yeah.
He was in a Chili's in between two old white women sleep.
Knocked out. Gone.
Yeah.
What's up, Bertrand One said, thank you again for the $5 super chat. Said, what cruise would you suggest for a 50th? Or should I do an all-inclusive? I love them both. Yeah, it all
depends on what kind of vibe you're looking
so if
for.
It's your 50, I'm gonna say that she probably gonna want to turn up.
It depends on what kind of.
For a 50. So I was like, if she trying to turn up for her 50th, I would think Virgin, man.
Virgin or
Carnival, but it's like if you want like no kids around you on your 50th birthday. So Virgin will be your.
We're gonna give this one to Virgin.
Yeah. So I just got a feeling, and then you said all inclusive, so
so Virgin.
Yeah. So Virgin, and if all inclusive,
for your 50th, Moon Palace.
Mm-hmm.
Royalton Chic, Cancun. Not Breathless Cancun. Don't go there. Unico is good,
but it's more
relaxed.
luxury.
So you're gonna be the fun.
Unico was a good time, but it's hard to find luxury and turn up together.
Yeah, they don't exist.
So you have to bring the turn up people with you to the luxury because they don't deliver on that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the part.
All right. So before we get off here, we did promise y'all we were going to talk about Carnival's new reward perk program.
Yeah, our thoughts on it.
And the thoughts is it's a very corporate move.
Oh yeah.
And it is a move that I think they will adjust because the kickback from it is not good. And basically now what they want is they don't want you to gain a lot of status just by sailing. They want it by dollars.
Yeah, you spending money.
And I think eventually they're going to revamp it so that certain statuses will be grandfathered because honestly, the statuses that are going to hurt the most are the diamonds and the platinums.
Yeah.
And I think that they're going to have to go back to the drawing board and grandfather those statuses in for probably 5 years. That's my projection.
Well, they said diamond for 6 years.
For 6.
Yeah.
I think that might stay at 6. And yeah, it's gonna affect them the most, but for the most part, it's not that what they're doing is unheard of because it's kind of on the same wavelength of any other cruise lines perk program, if it makes sense. Like Virgin does not have a rewards program like that. Royal has a pretty decent one, but you have to be up there to really get something.
Right.
So yeah, that's basically what it is. A lot of people say they're gonna jump ship. No, they're not.
Yeah, that's what people when stuff first comes out is people upset. But like you said, my thoughts on it was they turned it where you're gonna have to spend money to maintain loyalty. So that 2-year period where you earning your status, and they did say that if you reach your status, within the earning period, you still can get the benefits, but it's every 2 years. So it's like you're gonna have to continually spend every 2 years in order to be able to maintain your status. But I was talking to my barber, shouts out to Rob. He was like, I'm gonna be all right because I play in the casino. So
yeah, so he'll keep his status.
Right. But for everybody else, I just
gotta work harder.
Yeah, I just feel so sorry for platinums and
diamonds
because y'all work. You didn't work.
You paid.
You paid your A off
to do that. Yeah.
And so even if they grandfather you in for 6 years, 10 years, that's still a lot of money. And so now you got to spend even more money to maintain that status. And I think
what was it? Was 16,000? Like, was that like the number? I can't remember right now. I had it last week. I don't got it this week.
Andre says BS.
It is. But I still say that most people will not jump ship because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, because I study people, if you really think about it, like my husband said, everybody's upset. But you have to remember, you just don't keep sailing on that cruise line because of your status. Because what? You get priority boarding and a bag of laundry done. You're not going on the cruise for that. You're going because you enjoy that cruise line. You enjoy what they have. So even if another cruise line says, oh, I will match your diamond to diamond, your platinum to platinum, you're going to go over there and be like, I don't like these people. Like, for real.
So Daryl says somewhere between 16,000 and 33,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you basically at that point, you're paying for your perks.
But if you really think about it, I'm not even trying to be funny. Unless you are a casino player getting on these cruises for $5.55, if you really calculate what you were spending, you're there. Trust me, you're there.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Alan Crippen said they're gonna lose a lot of faithful cruisers if they don't fix it.
so.
I'm just saying it.
They're gonna lose a percentage.
Yeah, I would say the diamond and platinum. Yeah, for because I will be in my feelings.
Yeah, you're gonna be in your feelings
because that was a milestone for a lot of people. And then like I'm thinking about the people that you on the road that you almost platinum and
they might lose them.
I mean, almost diamond. You almost diamond, and now they come and they do that. But
nope. Carnival say, you want that old thing back.
Yeah, but like you said, when you think about negative stuff that comes out about companies, they don't sweat it. They know people being their feelings.
They know you will adjust.
They'll be in your feelings, and then before you know it, people stop talking about like the fans. Ain't nobody really talking about it no more. They're just moving on. That's
just like when you're at your job. How many times have you come to work and they don't change the whole programming on your? I'm quitting.
I ain't coming back. I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice.
You be right there.
You be right back to work tomorrow.
Welcome to Bell Atlantic. How can I help you?
Yep.
But one of the people, there is a demographic of people that I know they probably will lose, and these are people that really did not. I'm not going to say earn it, but they weren't the ones who felt the earn. And these are like kids that were platinums and diamonds by default because of their parents
or grandparents.
They may not have brand loyalty like their parents did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because they don't actually feel what it felt to be there. So, yeah.
Yeah. And say everyone can't afford to maintain their status. Essentially, people who cruise once a year. Right. Yeah. Because like once a year ain't going to put you like at no diamond.
But trust me, they're going to come out with ways to to gain that. Like they were talking about the credit card. They may be thinking about having it so that just like an Amex card, if you spend this on daily purchases, you get 3 times the points. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be ways that they're like, we're not missing out on this. Like you're going to meet that goal.
16,000 for platinum and 33 for diamond. So that's
now diamond. That might be hard to reach in that amount of years, but
in 2 years, But so you look at 2 years, that's 15,000. So that's quite a few cruises or quite a few spending.
Yeah, and 16,000. Because my husband and I are kind of numbers people spending it.
Oh yeah, they darn so spending it.
You may not be spending it on your cabin,
but you spend it on your sailor. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this last super chat right here, and I'm gonna get off so we can go back and spend time with the family. What's up, James? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Said my contribution to the drink fund. Can't wait to sail with y'all in August.
James,
yes, indeed, James. Cannot wait.
James, I'm not speaking to you.
All right, fam. It's been real tonight. So we're gonna go spend time with the family. Hopefully, we will see y'all on next Thursday. But if not, we'll let you guys know. But
what is that crazy 8 cruiser with Lucia Line? What?
So, all right, fam, y'all have a good weekend. Y'all enjoy, and we'll see y'all next time. Straight from the VA.
The dirty South. And it is the South.
Chew up.